Beneath the misty mountains and lush jungles of Yunnan province, where glacier-fed rivers from the Tibetan Plateau cascade into the tropical lowlands of Southeast Asia, an ancient chapter of human history has resurfaced. From millennia-old sediments and skeletons, scientists have sequenced the DNA of 127 ancient individuals, uncovering remarkable genetic diversity and long-lost ghost lineages that challenge long-held beliefs about the origins of East Asian peoples. The study, published in Science and led by geneticist Fu Xiaomei of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, reveals that Yunnan, southwest China's highland frontier, is a missing puzzle piece in the complex ancestry of both Tibetan and Austroasiatic populations. Its findings stretch far beyond China's modern borders, tracing ancient human migrations from the icy heights of Tibet to the tropical lowlands of northern Vietnam and northeast India. Xingyi ancestry, traces from a 7,100-year-old skeleton. The most astonishing discovery was a 7,100-year-old skeleton unearthed at the Xingyi archaeological site in central Yunnan. This individual's genetic makeup proved as distinct and ancient as that of a 40,000-year-old human from the Beijing region, an extraordinary revelation that suggests the survival of a deeply divergent human lineage well into the Holocene. This ancient group, now referred to as the Xingyi ancestry, branched off from other Asian lineages at least 40,000 years ago. Isolated by Yunnan's rugged terrain, this ghost population endured for tens of millennia before vanishing from the genetic record around 5,100 years ago. Surprisingly, the genome of the Xingyi individual shares traits with modern populations on the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau, namely, today's Tibetans. This sheds new light on the mysterious origins of Tibetan genetic identity, which had remained elusive until now. Scientists now believe that modern highland dwellers are the product of a merging between these early southern hunter-gatherers and later migrants from northern East Asia. Although the Xingyi legacy no longer survives in present-day people of Yunnan or Guangxi, echoes of their DNA still live on, in the bloodlines of those residing on the roof of the world. Yunnan's ancient foragers and the dawn of Austroasiatic peoples. Following the disappearance of the Xingyi people, another ancient group emerged in central Yunnan, living between 5,100 and 1,400 years ago. Their DNA reveals a unique East Asian ancestry distinct from both northern and southern populations. Crucially, this lineage shows a direct genetic connection to modern Austroasiatic-speaking peoples, a vast language family with over 100 million speakers, including the Khmer of Cambodia, the Munda tribes of India, and Hill peoples in Laos and Vietnam. For years, scholars assumed that Austroasiatic populations spread alongside early farming communities. But the ancient genomes from Yunnan, which predate agriculture, tell a different story. These were forest-dwelling foragers and upland nomads whose genes laid the foundation for an entire linguistic family. The Red River Valley, flowing south from Yunnan into northern Vietnam, now stands out as a probable cradle for Austroasiatic origins. The persistence of this genetic signature in Yunnan for over 3,500 years provides the oldest genetic evidence of Austroasiatic-related peoples in Asia. Yunnan, a crossroads of continents and cultures. But Yunnan's genetic history doesn't end with Tibetans and Austroasiatic peoples. The province's western and southeastern regions add even more complexity to this prehistoric mosaic. In western Yunnan, individuals dating from 3,800 to 1,700 years ago show increasing influence from northern East Asian populations. Likely due to Bronze Age migrations or expanding cultural networks from China's heartland. Meanwhile, southeastern Yunnan reveals a blend of northern and central ancestries, reinforcing its role as a genetic and cultural bridge between inland China and greater Southeast Asia. This rich diversity, of multiple lineages coexisting, shifting, and intermixing, positions Yunnan as one of the most genetically dynamic regions in prehistoric East Asia. Its mountainous landscapes and varied climates served both as refuges for isolated groups and as corridors for migrating peoples, threading together a tapestry of human experience. This helps explain why modern Yunnan is one of China's most ethnically and linguistically diverse provinces, home to over 20 officially recognized ethnic groups and countless dialects, traditions, and cultural practices still thriving today. A mosaic of memory. This research reshapes the map of ancient East Asia. It shows that groups like Tibetans and Austroasiatic speakers did not emerge from single migrations or agricultural revolutions. Rather, they are the result of layered interactions, forged over thousands of years through coexistence, adaptation, and even disappearance, across the region's hills and lowlands. It also appends the traditional north-to-south migration model in Asia, highlighting south-to-north and west-to-east movements as equally important. Long-rooted populations like the Xinyi, who endured in Yunnan's secluded valleys for tens of thousands of years, played a crucial role in shaping the continent's genetic heritage. Ultimately, Yunnan's story is not just one of ancient bones and buried DNA. It is the story of humanity's resilience and interconnectedness, a reminder that even in the most remote mountain forests, the echoes of our shared origins continue to whisper across the ages.